Poppin' Squad, it's your boy Jesimein. Today we're going to be talking about why I still post Division videos. Now, before I even get started, let me let you guys know off rip, this is not brown nosing, this is not kissing ass, this is not whatever you haters come up with your head, you know what I'm saying, whatever you guys can come up with. This isn't about me trying to kiss up to the developers or anything, but the reason I still post Division videos and will continue to post Division videos is because, one, I still enjoy the game. As crazy as that may sound to some of you guys who hate Nomad, who hate Pred, who hate whatever you hate about the game, how broken and glitch, whatever you hate, as crazy it may sound, I love the Division. As bad as some of you think it is, as broken as it is, I personally still love the Division. That's why I create content on it. Yes, it frustrates me sometimes. Yes, it gets hella annoying sometimes. Yes, it gets boring sometimes, like any other game. It's just everybody makes it seem like if you're still playing the game, you're doing wrong, or you're faking it, or you're whatever that they come up with. It's not that. There are people out there that love this game just like you loved it whenever patch you came. Just because you don't enjoy it anymore does not mean there are new players or players that come back or players that visit the game that may still enjoy it. And that's what people forget. People say, why do you still make build videos? We know it all. When you say we, realize what you're saying. First of all, you're the person that's saying the game's dead, but you're watching a Division video. Next, I don't make build videos for professionals. You know what I'm saying? People who want to learn how to make builds, come and watch those videos, learn those lessons, whatever. So when you get upset because I'm putting out content that's not necessarily for you, that's selfish. You see what I'm saying? And people always, that's like the biggest thing. Oh, you must run out of content because you're making the same build videos. No, there are people who come in my comments saying, can you please show me this? Or can you please give me an update? I want to see exactly what you have right now, even if 2 things are changed. And to you, you're like, well, you should know that it's been 2 years out. A lot of people haven't been playing for 2 years. A lot of people don't have access to the amount of knowledge you have from playing a game every single day, the 100+ hours or 100+ days played that you have, and they just don't know. And it's not that they're noobs or anything in that sense. They just bought the game. They just happen to finally have time to play Division. They came along and they got interested and they want to learn the game. So I'm gonna put out, as a content creator, I'm gonna put out whatever I can to help anybody who's welcome to the new Division family. Now that that's out the way, right? That's the main core beating reason. I love making content for people who need it. You feel me? If it's not for you, it's not for you. If it is for you, it is for you. That's my reason. So eliminating the whole why you make content for Division still, that is a truthful reason. I'm keeping it real with you. So going into something else that revolves around this, and that's how people perceive how the game should be played, how people should feel about the game and whatever. Because you don't enjoy it does not mean everybody else hasn't enjoyed it. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you have the right to make people feel bad because they still enjoy the gear set that you say is cheesy or you say is broken. If you are such a skill player, right? If you feel like, oh, use a man gear set, wouldn't you rather have rookies using a gear set that can help them fight so that they'll have a chance, so that they'll be able to come play in DZ or play in skirmish or last stand, wherever you feel that you're exerting your skill? Wouldn't you want those people to have an avenue to come and play? If they had to run the hard gear set that takes 2-year-long OG veteran skill, those players are not going to enjoy the game when they get off work, when they're done with their families, when they have 2 hours to play. Those people aren't going to go to the DZ if they don't have a gear set that's going to at least help them have fun and compete against tryhards like you. And I'm speaking to the sweaties who complain the most. Don't you think those gear sets are needed to help those players? Now, imagine if you took those gear sets away and made it just how everybody cries about, right? Oh, it should be skill only, like 1.7. And I agree, it was way more fun 1.7 for skill players. Like 1.7 where it's balanced and it takes skill to use a gear set. Yeah, that's fine. But that doesn't last in a long time because if you're not a strafing, med kit, perfect timing, popping, vigorous, overhill, running team, 4v4, West 42nd player, you're not going to have fun in the game. And if those players that you're farming go in manhunt, the whole purpose of the Dark Zone to me, to go manhunt, not to 1v1, not to 4v4. If your whole purpose is going manhunt, you need bodies to go manhunt. If you do not have these gear sets that you complain so much about that they're nerfing into the dirt, right? That's what happened to Striker, right? All the skill players didn't complain about Striker when Striker was undoubtedly the strongest gear set in the game. All the tryhards used it. And now that Nomad is popping up, like I said it was, people are saying, well, they're ultimate trash for using that, when they were probably 99% of those people were using striker. So no matter what you say or what you place on skill, it doesn't matter. This is Division 2 years later. Nobody cares what you think is skill. Nobody cares what you think is important or what should not be used. We have every right to use whatever. I will use Nomad for the next 10 videos if I want to. I'll use high end if I wanted to. The noobs can use Nomad, Pred, whatever. Yes, it's annoying going through Nomad procs. I feel you. Yes, it's annoying getting bled. I feel you. Yes, it's annoying dealing with a team of shield builds who just camp behind their shield. I feel you. But when you say that they're wrong for running the game how they want to run it, I don't feel you. I don't agree with you. I don't feel bad for you. Especially if you're a good player. If you're a good player complaining about a build that you're going to run through anyway, it's not like the noobs own the DZ. It's not like bot Nomad players are just running rampant manhunt unstoppable. That's not the case. The same players complaining are the same ones manhunt 24/7. They're the same ones flagging up, doing whatever, farming the servers with their team. So to me, it's like you're complaining because you want it to be easy like it was when you had that cheesy striker build. So why do I always protect the casual player? Because the casual player is the one that makes the game fun. Without casual players, you sweaty, non-personality having tryhards make the game stale, because you're only allowed to run one set and you're only allowed to run with a certain team. And if you do in toxic and I'm better, like, that's so egotistically annoying, bro. I enjoy casual players because casual players make the game fun. They play it for fun. They don't play it MLG, NBA, NFL, professional league, not getting paid a dime for it. You feel me? So all you people who say, oh, there's no skill to use this, we don't care. And you call me a casual. Sure, whatever makes you feel better. If you think I'm a casual because I'm defending casuals, then so be it. I'd rather be a casual than a sweaty tryhard that has no personality, that's egotistical and thinks he's better than everybody because he's running a certain gear set a certain way, living in the past, hoping that it's 1.7 again, but it's really 1.8.3. You feel me? So at the end of the day, how I see it, how I perceive it, how I always understand it is the people who are complaining. If you're a trash can player, like, I mean, with all due respect, if you suck, you have more of a reason to complain, right? Because it doesn't enjoy it for you. But if you're just a tryhard that just wants easier kills when you're gonna get the kills anyways, shut up. Nobody cares that you could beat somebody when running Nomad or not running Nomad, or you can kill a team in a solo. Like, don't queue up solo if you don't want to get killed by a team. Don't run up on a manhunt team if you don't want to get killed. Don't put on Banshee if you don't want to deal with getting bled. Don't put on Tactician's Authority Sticky Bomb if you don't want to deal with getting melted. Don't put on Nomad if you don't want to deal with whatever. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. It doesn't function the right way that people think it does. And at the end of the day, how I feel about it is what it comes down to is basically your preference and how you feel about it, and how you come across as a player in the DZ 2 years later, period. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, run whatever you want to run. Who cares? For all the people who say this takes skill, Division does not take skill. 1.83 does not take skill. This is not a skill patch. So it doesn't matter what you say. You feel me? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what takes skill. There is no skill involved no matter what gear set you run. Just because you run Banshee does not mean you're a skillful player. You do the most damage base-wise. Just because you're running Predator, you bleed people. Just because you're in Nomad, you have infinite procs. Just because you're running defense, you have a shield. Just because you run Final Measure, you literally negate the main thing people spam. It doesn't matter what you run, is broken in its own way, especially when it's in a team setting. So when people are complaining about a bunch of solo Nomad players, I feel you. It makes sense. But that's what you guys cried about last patch. You feel me? That's what was cried about last patch. What was cried about last patch was Nomad's too broken. Make it a solo build. It should be a solo build. And then they made a solo build and people are still crying. So what do you want them to do? Destroy the whole gear set? Take it back to 1.7 where it's only going to be you tryhards? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in that thing because I don't complain to the point where my whole channel is dedicated to, I hate this gear set. There's not been a gear set on my channel, no matter how broken it's been, that I ever bashed 24/7. I hated Striker. Striker is my most hated build of all time. When it was Cronus, I hated it. I have counted literally 5 videos around that topic. And I dealt with it by finding a way to beat it. And of course, that's when I was using my Nomad prior to Striker. I've been using Nomad since the beginning of time. So people say, oh, you use a Nomad. No, I use Nomad because that was my favorite gear set outside of my Sticky Bomb. So no matter what you say or how you feel about it, at the end of the day, the game is going to be played however the person playing it wants to play it. You don't have control because you're not going to make them feel bad by saying, oh, you have no skill, bro, because you're not riding this build. And without that build, you wouldn't get no kills. Well, tough luck, bro. You chose your build. I chose mine. Simple. Because if I took this build off and beat you, it's not going to change you anyways. It's not going to change it. Well, if this was 1.7, you would have got beamed. All right, cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? So for all the people, this is me siding with the casuals. I'm 100%. So you try hard, sweaty person, you getting your feelings hurt, you're the person I'm talking about. I'm not calling out nobody. I'm not specifically putting on a group of players besides the ones who claim that. You know what I'm saying? Those name players, right? The clans and all that stuff. Like, you guys stretch out the game so deep to the point where there's nothing left. And if you get what you really cry about, you won't have nobody to fight besides each other. And that's not fun, because the West 42nd people, there's a reason why they all quit. All the good players left. Yeah, I wonder why. Because it got harder for them. So all the skill players left the game because it got too hard for them. So if you ask me, the players who stick around are the real skill players, because no matter how cheesy, they can overcome it. So if you are that person, oh, I quit this game 1.3 and you're trash for running this. Yeah, okay. But then you're the one that quit because you couldn't hang. You can't deal with a bunch of randoms running a super cheesy build. I kill them all the time. I'll proc them 10 times if I have to. Don't care. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's kind of how I place it. I'm not trying to come foul at nobody in particular. I'm just tired of hearing this skill stuff. There is no skill in Division. Okay? There's a baby skill gap about this much. And the only thing you need to know is how to strafe and when to pop heals. That's the only skill gap. It's not aim. It's not, because there's builds that combat against that. You can put on pred, you don't need aim. It's not about the build itself, because everybody that's complaining knows about all the builds accessible. So it's not like they're using something you don't have access to. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter morally. Like, you're not impressing nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, try hardism was never popular. It was only popular amongst them. That's why they quit, because once it died out, once people realized, okay, this is actually corny, it was over with. So at the end of the day, okay, for whatever you take out of this video, however you process in your head, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if you're not having fun, okay, if you're not having fun in this video game, you shouldn't be playing it. Simple. If you don't like the game, don't play it. If you don't like me running whatever build I want, don't watch my videos. Don't watch any YouTubers' videos. If you don't like somebody running Striker, don't watch. You don't like somebody running a mat, don't watch. You don't like somebody running a Banshee, don't watch. Don't use it. Delete your gear set. Whatever makes you feel better, do it. But don't come to people and tell them how to play their game because you're having a hard time. Okay? Because I've had every build video ever. I've had hours of gameplay on any build you can think of in the history of this game. And people still do it to me. You're only good because you use Nomad. Because I prefer to use it the most, I'm trash. When I've used every single build and went multiple manhunt on all occasions. But that doesn't matter. So I have physical proof I could show, right? If you meet a casual player in the DZ and they have no track record and you come at them and they're saying, well, I will bow to you. You have no proof. I have video proof and it's still not enough. Throughout the whole 1.7 meta, we all use those builds. So it doesn't matter. No matter how you don't switch your build style and your play style to fit a sweaty, irritated person's perspective of how to play the game to make it easier on them because they can't hang with you. Simple. You run up on me with Nomad, I'm taking you out in my head. You run up on me with Pred, I'm taking you out. You run up on me with 4 Nomads, 5 Preds, it doesn't matter. If I die, I die, but I'm taking you out. That's my mentality. That's a real skill mentality. Adapt and go. Don't, I hate this. This is why this game's broken. Don't blame the game. Blame yourself, because it's definitely easy to come across Nomads and destroy them. Okay, that's how I feel. And if you disagree, our skill level is different. You feel me? I'm up here. You're over here. If you can't beat a bot Nomad player Game Pass that just got a 6-piece Nomad that gets 5 procs and makes you run through your medkits and you somehow barely win, if that's not enough for you, then don't play the game, because that's what 1.8.3 is. And that's it. That's what's going to be forever. End of story. Enjoy it while you can. Simple. I love y'all. This is why that's why I'm coming. I'm like spanking you crybabies. You know what I'm saying? Spanking y'all because it's not going to change, my guy. It's not. Simple. It's not. So deal with it. Cry about it. Play it. Whatever you're going to do, realize that's what you're going to be doing for the rest of your Division 1 career. Because I'm going to say career because the tryhards think they have a career in the game. So I'm sorry if I got a little bit like my emotions got caught in it because it's just irritating. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I see upcoming streamers enjoying their game, right? They're streaming. They're doing the community a favor, putting the game out there, you know, showing life. You're trash. Like that's all people want to go in the chat. You're trash. Why are you running this? You stream then? You stream yourself running something different before you complain to somebody else. And this is me defending upcoming content creators. Like I know what y'all feel, bro. I know no matter what you do, believe me, I've been there. I know no matter what builds you play, how you play, people are still going to find something to complain about, especially in this community. So at the end of the day, let people enjoy their game, okay? Love Division for what it is. Stop living in the past. It's done. You're not getting 1.7 back. It's done. No, don't complain about it. It's not coming back, bro. And this is not me, oh, well, you should be telling developers they should because it's ruining. No, the game's ruined for you. Not everybody else. For you. And you and you and whoever else complain about it. Because there's people like me, I'm not complaining, bro. I have things that irritate me. I can admit that. But not enough for I have to like cry all day long about why people should run. I'll never tell somebody that they should run this or that. That's their game, bro. If you want to run that, best believe I'm gonna turn it up. I have to turn up because I know what you're running. I would love to be put in a server full of all nomads and have a full gameplay of me fighting them just to show you it's fun if you're good enough. So it's been real, okay? I love y'all. Be blessed. Take this and send this to the sweatiest person you know and let them know. You dig? You feel me? Yeah, y'all feel me? Because I'm telling you, this whole crybaby culture is annoying. Leave. Go do something. Go play Blackout. Go play Fortnite. Go play Fallout. Go play something else that you don't have to cry about every single day and still play and still watch and still tune in. You know what I'm saying? Don't dislike somebody's video because they're not running a build you like. You know what I'm saying? Dislike it because you just don't enjoy the video or you don't enjoy the content creator. You know what I'm saying? Even if that, if you don't like the content creator, don't watch. You see what I'm saying? So that's all. I'm not gonna go like a little bit of rampage. You know what I'm saying? So I love y'all. Be real. All jokes aside, enjoy your game. Play it the way you want to play it. Whether you new, whether you old, you a vet, or you not. Play the game how you want to be played. There is no skill. Do not listen to anybody when they say that. You feel me? It's been real. Take this from a skilled player because I am a skilled player. I don't care what you haters say. I've proven myself for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? So take it for what it's worth, skilled players. While you watch YouTube videos and not getting the DZ because you're scared to get bodied by a Game Pass Nomad player, I'm going off in the DZ, enjoying myself. I love y'all. Your boy is out.